Dear success, I quit. As a child, I heard tales about you. I heard whispers of the dreams you could create. People always said you were greater than great. Growing up in a house of drugs, surrounded by hate, surrounded by thugs, you danced on my periphery. You gave me the hope that I could be free. MTV, movies, social and school gave you a rap and said you were cool. At home and at school, I felt like a nobody, but society kept hinting that with you, I could be anybody. Dad wanted me to work with you too. He smacked down with your impossible standards. Football was my internship. Passion was my friend, but the pressure was too much. The pressure was my end. You see, although I loved the game, I really struggled to take the heat because the love was put on the bench. Joy and fun were an unworthy feat. I quit football, and I too took a seat. My uncle and grandpa were my biggest role models. They worked for you for most of their lives. They didn't struggle to pay for their basics. They were honey-rich bees who slaved in your hives. From 18 years old, I was hooked. I let go of my depression and made you my obsession. My first job with you was sales. It was scary and rough, but not quite as tough as a chip on my shoulder growing bigger and bolder, and for a second I believed I could be enough. Cold calling for days under your haze, your promises came true, and I actually made money with you. But no time for fun, I focused and run. Your first assignment was 6 figures. I didn't believe it, but had to achieve it. Me, an entrepreneur, I could barely perceive it. Boom, then it happened. 6K in a week. It was only 3 months and the goal was ticked, but before I could blink, the next one was flicked. Across from you, I really hadn't a clue how relationship formed, but man, I wish I was warned. Business after business, I searched for the one, hustling and working well after the sun. You kept on the pressure and I kept feeling lesser. I set the goal for 1 million at age 21. I missed it by a hair, it became 22. At this stage, I was completely run by you. Success this, success that, playing to be another fat cat. Funnily enough, the money meant nothing. It was proving myself to me that kept me rushing. Where was I going? How much was enough? There wasn't an end, no matter the stuff. Cars and houses, traveling the globe. I was really trying to show others hope. But was it for others or was it for me? Because success, what I failed to see, was that insecurity was really ruling thee. It kept me your slave and I was clueless the fee. Success, hear me, you taught me a lot. From working with you, here's what I got. You trained me to act and get things done. You showed me courage and never to run. You broke me through my childhood scarcity. You taught me to dream with shameless audacity. But listen to me, you didn't stop there. Everything in life has a duty of care. Your education spanned beyond the constructive. Your force can be reckless and downright destructive. You had me believe that you came first. You taught me to strive with unquenchable thirst. You said not to stop until broken or nursed, not to enjoy, you can rest in the hearse. You made me judge the people who were present and happy, who much did prefer to live a life of laughter and fun. Those were the kinds you really did shun. Under your spell, I formed a strong shell. I shut off from the world. I started to smell. I broke up with my soulmate. My sister went silent. I even got headaches. My system was so spent. You told me regret will plague my mind if I don't do more and be the successful kind. And until I did some diligent cleaning, I was lost and lacking alignment and meaning. Even though what you did was true, I wasn't aware. It was all that I knew. One thing I know is I always give my best, but we all make mistakes and we'll always progress. The good news is, I don't need your job. It's time to move forward. You won't see me sob. I hear you snicker, there's no way you'll find a role that pays well, a role that pays kind. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint, sir, and without directing an intentional stir, I actually found a new way to play, a testament to life, and she's here to stay. Her name is Fulfillment. She offers the lot, even achievement for those who have got the healthy ambition to really have a shot. She's purely authentic, benevolent and kind. She challenged and stretched me to open my mind. When you work for Fulfillment, you prioritize 2 things in your life that aren't easy to do. 1, grow. Work through your stretches and rise up. 2, love. To connect with others and fill your own cup. I'm not fooled, it's grueling to change. Growth is beyond hard, it's scary and strange. The same thing for love, it's not easy to do. You're dealing with mirrors, so challenges ensue. I've taken a stand and I deserve to live a life of growth and love. That's the ultimate place from which to give. I choose fulfillment. I'm sorry, success. It's time to move forward. You've been addressed. Anyone who's watching this, hear this point, don't just dismiss. It's not that achievement is bad. It's when it's my ruler that I'm feeling sad. It overfeeds ignorance, it taints my priority. So let's make fulfillment the ruling majority. Entrepreneurs and movers, please listen here. That striving for more is nothing to fear. But until you've worked through your success-crazed hypnosis, you have no control of where you place focus. When winning is life, it's tragic to see. So trade it for magic and come dance with me.